Let's assume that we have a neighbor. He is old, and we are close with him. But suddenly our neighbor dies. Some people may find this story disturbing, but it may be scary for some, like a man named Aaron whose downstairs neighbor dies. And a few days later, something really scary and mysterious happens to this man. And besides that, we are going to watch videos today. The cameras were able to capture the most terrifying and supernatural moments. The videos I have prepared today are so scary that you may not be able to sleep at night. Stay with me until the end of this adventure. Hello, detectives of darkness. Tonight's topic is paranormal videos. The first story we are going to discuss is related to a hotel. CCTV cameras recorded a video that is really scary and strange. In this video, a woman enters the hotel corridor. She is walking when suddenly something happens. That's right. We saw two things in this video. The first thing that happened was the pot falling. When this woman found out, she went backwards. At this moment, something hit this woman's hair. This force that hit the woman cannot be imagined as wind, because it was far away from the woman. And this was really a strange thing. As the first video, it was really scary. But video number 2, a couple of teenage boys talking live about being on a basketball team. Suddenly something happens to one of them that we come to see together.
I need to build off of those two people and a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop
Junebug,
it.
chill out.
I don't want that.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking at it.
Turn on the lights. Stop playing, bro.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm gonna go look at it right now because bro.
What? Junebug, what happened?
That was not a person, bro.
Well, what are y'all talking about? J-Rob, stop playing.
Hey, yo.
Really mysterious. You see, it was a dark creature. And if you look carefully, the boy himself felt the same. He looked behind him. Video number 3. I hope the story of this video is not true, because you will really feel fear for a long time. This video is related to an old hospital. That does not look pleasant, and a nurse is sitting on a chair according to the videos captured by the cameras, and he was working on his mobile phone. According to the nurse, that night I was playing with the phone on the couch. Exactly 10 minutes later, a patient whose appearance was very familiar to me, but I never remember it exactly. He came to me and asked me the direction of one of the rooms. It did not look strange, only his skin color was very white, and he kept talking and whispering. I told him the direction to the room and went to the room. Shortly after I finished my work, I decided to go check the security cameras so that I can identify the identity of that patient to find out where he went. But when I checked the cameras, I saw something that I will never forget. This nurse is talking to someone who cannot be seen at all. A strange creature. It is up to you to judge the authenticity of these videos. But I think this nurse is talking to a spirit who recently died. If you have a memory, write about the certain soul, a man named Aaron, which is the main story of this video. Something happened to him, and he published it all over the internet, which really scared many people. This man lived alone in his house. It would be a few days since he did not see his downstairs neighbor, and he thought that he might have gone on a trip. But after a few days, this man felt a very bad smell from downstairs. and he realized that the situation was very bad. He calls the police. The police come and find Aaron's downstairs neighbor dead in his house while living alone, and his body was in the house for several days. The police take the body, and Aaron has a bad feeling about this story. Exactly a few days after the death of his neighbor, something happened in his house that he initially thought he is hallucinating because he is tired, and he did not pay attention to what happened to him. But the more time passed, things would get worse, until one night at 3 a.m., Aaron hears an unusual humming sound in his house. He takes the camera and goes to the sound. Apparently, Aaron heard a voice from the bathroom. Apparently, someone is in the bathroom. The reason for Aaron's fear was that the events happened right after the death of his neighbor, and no matter how thoughtful he was, he could not find a logical reason for these events. Every night something new happened. The chandelier shakes. He hears the sound of walking and the whole paranormal event. But the scariest incident that Aaron managed to record on video. This is the video. One night at approximately 3:30, an incredible thing happened to him.
Here we go again. Lights. Ooh. See? It's doing it again. I'm not gonna run.
It was the strangest thing we have ever seen. It seems that there is something there that shakes the bottle and clothes. It causes Aaron a lot of fear. But from here on, the fascinating story becomes controversial. This man realizes that paranormal events are increasing. He decides to talk to a religious person who worked in the church and ask him about this otherworldly incident. This religious man gives Aaron a spell that should trigger the spell and walk around the house. This will destroy any evil forces inside the house. In addition to the spell, that religious person teaches Aaron an interesting way to find out if there is an evil force in the house or not. The method is this. He should take an egg and rub it all over the house. After this, must break the egg. If the egg is normal in color, it means everything is normal. But if you break the egg, and the egg was black, which means there is an evil force in the house, it may not seem logical. But Aaron was so scared that he just wanted everything to be normal. He turned on the spell and walked around the house. Then he took the egg and rubbed it all over the house. He killed the egg. After that, something happened that you should see.
Maybe it looked out the window or something. Okay, let's go do the egg so I can leave my apartment. There's nothing on my hand, nothing. I want to get out of here. Okay, here you
But before I say my opinion about this incident, Aaron, before these things happen to him, he invites his friends, and he talks about all the events that happened to him, that suddenly when they were near the television, a strange thing happens to them. Let's see together.
TV turned off right now by itself. This has been happening too.
Dude, something like that, dude, you gotta. I feel like I've seen it before. You gotta. Whenever since I was.
The TV remote moved. It is up to you to judge whether it is real. I always try to review videos for you. It is unlikely that it is fake. There are a lot of fake horror videos all over the internet, but Aaron's video, if we want to consider the events that happened to Aaron as real, the first events can be considered real, but the story of the egg does not make sense at all, because this trick is easy to do. But as usual, the 1% chance might be real. Tell me your opinion. In the last video, it is related to a man who is a strange doll, who buys from a store, and the interesting thing is that this doll was not with other dolls, and it is located in a remote place, and it was completely hidden from public view. This man sees a doll. He asks the seller why this doll is not next to the other dolls. The seller said, "Oh, this doll. Honestly, I don't feel good about it, and strange things happened to her several times. That's why I put it away." Men say, "Interesting, so I will buy this doll." This man brings the doll home. He manages to record a video of the doll, which is really scary.
I think I can see it on here. Hold on. Now it's stopped. Oh, wait, there it is. See if she moves. There it is.
After watching this video, you must have a strange feeling. We have reached the end of the video. Be sure to rate these videos in order. And if you have an opinion or theory, be sure to write in the comments. Tell me what style of videos you like the most. Good night, dark adventurers.